Hey everybody, it's Sandy. I just want to spend a very short time teaching you some secrets that Wendell from ASU's IT department taught me this morning to enable you to have really good video sound when you play a video clip inside of Zoom. I've had a lot of trouble with this in the short period of time since we have gone online with our classes. I've attempted to show videos twice. Once just a couple of little video clips to demonstrate some marketing videos, and a second time to show a particular movie. And in both cases, I ended up giving my students the actual video address so that they could watch it offline, which was less than ideal because I wanted to be able to stimulate a conversation in the chat about the concepts that the video was covering for us. This week are my students' final projects, which include showing a 3 to 5 minute video, and I wanted them to have a much better experience than I did, and I did not want technology to get in the way of their presentation. So I invited Wendell from ASU IT to help me with this, and he first gave me the original instructions that I already had that had failed me in this regard. And then he went off and, like the wonderful human being that he is, he actually did some research and figured out that there are some sneaky hiding little settings that need to be engaged before or actually disengaged before you are going to have good video quality. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. What you are seeing right here is two different things. The thing that I am moving around is the first pop-up screen that happens when you try to open your video room, and that is the app. And then to the left of this, with this picture of me, of my two beautiful granddaughters, is an open Zoom room. And the reason you are seeing my granddaughters is because I've got the video off so that I can use the video to record this how-to. All right, so straight down in the middle, you see this share screen button. When you click on the share screen, hopefully you can see that there are two check boxes. And if you're going to show a video, you need to check them both. The first one is share computer sound, and the second one is optimize screen sharing for video clip. And I know that a lot of us have been told that if we do this, it will make it so that our video sound is good, but not good enough. All right, so these second set of settings are actually in this app pop-up. So you do need to do those two settings that I just showed you, but you're also going to need to come here. And I'm moving this all the way to the left because I know that Bandicam puts my little face over the lower right-hand corner of the screen, and you're going to need to see that in a minute. In the upper right-hand corner, just below this little picture of me with the video cam, there is the settings button. When you hit the settings button, you will have a lot of things that you didn't know you had, a lot of control you didn't know you have. You can play with it another time, but for this purpose, you want to come down to audio. And then you want to come all the way down, and in the opposite corner, you will see this advanced. You're going to hit this advanced. Your should have this set up. It says suppress persistent background noise audio. You want to disable that. Suppress intermittent background noise, again, audio. You want to disable that. These settings are there to basically maximize speakers in the Zoom format. And even though you clicked the other button to optimize Zoom for video clip showing when you were actually in Zoom, even though you've done that, unless you disable these two things, you are not going to have decent video. Once we did this, Wendell actually joined me in my Zoom classroom, and I played it for him and he could hear it, and he played it for me and I could hear it. I did find that there were still a couple of students in my classroom today who had trouble with this even after I'd done this. And Wendell told me that if that's the case, that there was probably bad bandwidth on that particular student's internet. And what he explained to me, and you may already know this, is that depending on where you are geographically, depending on the time of day and how heavy the video use is, that that you may find that you have that problem. But the most you can do inside of Zoom, notwithstanding external internet problems, is to come into these settings and disable these two things over here. And once you have done that, you'll then be able to play your video and get the best possible sound. Again, if you continue to have problems on top of that, it could be your own bandwidth if everybody in the classes is experiencing it poorly, but it could also be their individual bandwidth, and there's nothing we can do. But now you have the secret to those sneaky little settings you didn't even know were there, and I hope that this helps some of you because it changed everything for my students' presentations today. Have a great rest of your week.